Hi, my name is Samantha Lumley. I am in Bio 240. I'm doing lab video number 6 of the digestive system, and it is February 16th, 2019. This is my written terms that I have, so that's all I have. And I am to be describing the pathway a cheeseburger takes. A cheeseburger is made of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. And the first step is to take a bite of it. And that means that part of the digestive system is the teeth, the tongue, and all of that together is the mouth. And with the mouth, we chew our food and break it down, and that's the first part of digestion. And that is called mechanical digestion. Part of that is also after you take a bite, your salivary glands start secreting fluid, and also enzymes are secreted as well. Carbohydrates start digesting in your mouth first, and the enzyme that is secreted is called amylase. And fats also start digesting in your mouth as well, and the enzyme for that is called lipase. So the first step of digestion is really important to chew your food really well so that your stomach doesn't have to work as hard to break it down. The next step, or the next level, is the pharynx. The food passes through the pharynx into the esophagus. And then the esophagus is propelled down into the stomach. The esophagus is a long tube that goes from your pharynx down to your stomach, and the process of getting the food from the top of the esophagus down into the stomach is called peristalsis. After the food gets into the stomach, acid starts breaking it down. So this continues on in digestion, and it's a chemical digestion of breaking down the food. And in the stomach, it's turned into what's called chyme. And the other interesting thing is the accessory organs that are part of digestion are gallbladder, pancreas, and the liver. And the pancreas starts secreting enzymes when the food gets in the stomach. And one of the enzymes that the pancreas secretes is bicarbonate, and that helps reduce the acid of the chyme when it is emptied out of the stomach into the small intestine. So that brings us to the next step that the cheeseburger takes is the small intestine. The small intestine is about 12 feet in length, and it's a long tube, and most of the vitamin absorption is in the small intestine, and 90% of the water is absorbed into the small intestine. This is where the gallbladder and the liver help with the digestion in the small intestine, sending out the gallbladder sends out bile, and the liver helps with the secretion of fats. The bile also helps with the digestion of fats, and the pancreas sends out enzymes as well to help with digestion through the small intestine. The small intestine then follows into the large intestine, and this is where, after all the vitamins or most of the absorption happens in the small intestine, the large intestine is basically just getting this the leftover food that is considered waste. So it goes through the large intestine and down into the rectum. And when the rectum fills full, it sends signals to the brain that it needs to release the waste. And that's what happens when what's called defecation. And that's your waste product that comes out of your body. So that is the pathway of the digestion system from the beginning to the end. Thank you. Bye.